Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for November 5th, 2025. This is for Virgo, last shuffled for Virgo. Almost this September, I had to stop myself. You have Loving Man here, and we have Fragmented Energy. This is a man, it's not even gender specific. Whoever this person is, they're not really clear with their approach with you. I don't think there's enough going in this situation to keep you invested. If this is a romantic interest, there's something about the way that this man approaches you intimately that you're just like, yeah, there's not enough going on for me to keep this up. This was not there. No sparks, no fireworks, nothing here. This person's really, really worried. They're very concerned. They're a very nervous individual. They overthink things too much. This is someone who overthinks things to the max, and it looks like they overthink every little step that they take. Did I do this right? Was this fair? Was this correct? Well, when I reached, then did she reach? Or did when I reached, did he reach? When did Virgo reach when I reached? And the set of third, they overdo too much, and it causes them to hesitate, and it causes them to avoid. So they may be a very avoidant person, and they are worrying too much. Angels have been trying to give them indication. I feel like even you have given them indication that there's no need to worry. I don't think that they're able to. They're acting as if they're okay, but they're not. You may be able to tell. This does not have to be a romantic interest. This just looks like someone in your space that's really nervous and avoidant. But if this is a romantic interest, and say that we have taken things to the next level, there's not enough going on to keep you involved or invested. And it's mostly because they hold back because they feel like they need to stay in control all the time. They don't let loose or they don't let go. They're thinking every step out. This is someone who's like counting the you know what I mean? Counting, okay, or something. I'm getting that vibe off of this person. They are very balanced. If this is not romantic, like I said, this would be someone who likes to stay in control consistently. So they don't really express themselves. This is someone who likes to be seen in a very favorable light. So they make sure they don't do anything out of turn. You'll never get a Yahoo out of them. Like you'll never get an excited clap or a crazy laugh out of them. And they're learning not to judge. I feel like they may be quite judgmental. I feel that this person is not barely spends any time on themselves, really making peace with their past. A lot of this has to do with their past. I feel like someone made them feel, or maybe in like second grade, they got tripped and embarrassed in the cafeteria, and everyone's been calling them Trip ever since or something. And so this person is one that makes sure all the time that they are in perfect alignment. They watch every step they take. They watch everything they do. I feel that it's very important that you wear mauve around this individual or have it around in some way, so that you can hear what they really mean. Because I feel like they speak cryptically. With the fragmented energy, with the Six of Wands and the Hierophant, it almost feels like even when you're by yourself, they speak as though there's a microphone right close by. They speak as though the world may hear them. They give presidential speeches, type of a person. I feel that you want to wear mauve so you can understand what they really mean by what they're saying. Because this might be a person who uses big words. You know, I also feel like they're nervous and they listen to you. I do see a listening, but when they do speak, it's always like above board, perfect response because they're so worried about being overlooked, deemed as like insignificant. Don't listen to them. We don't have to honor this person. They're very jealous. They're suspicious. They're also very materialistic. They're watching out for a problem. They feel like there's a problem ahead. I feel that there is a problem with this person up ahead, and maybe with you. And the problem may be that you lose interest in them. You lose interest in doing business with them. Lose interest in being in any kind of connection with them. Okay, because they may be controlling. Also, I'm seeing somewhat of a controlled yet controlling energy. They may be charming. They may be even intuitive. Like you may feel like they understand you on a deep level, but at the same time, very controlling. True love with the Nine of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune tells me that their energy is in a space where they may they may feel that you want to change just like they want to change. So they may be kind of controlling. That's another thing too, right? Of course you feel the same way I do. Everyone feels the same way I do. Everyone wants to be perfect just like me. Ugh. They're judgmental. They try not to, but they do. They act as if they're not, but they really are. Because I'm getting a vibe. They're a chameleon. They act as if they're whatever it is. When in Rome, but that's not really how they are. Not when in Rome. They just waiting to get in front of the pulpit so they could tell everybody how they need to start putting on some clothes. Like they're just they're just waiting. The conflict is two of wands and the high priestess, and so the conflict with this person is that they are very attentive. This is a very attentive person, but they act out of turn. I feel like the conflict with them is that they may really want to bust out and say what they want to say. I feel that this person thinks you feel the same way that they do. Um, but I feel that they're going to do something that's going to turn you all the way off. No matter what this relationship is, like I said, this really could be business. They're going to do something or say something that is going to turn you all the way off. Spirit does not want you to worry. There's no need to worry. They want you to make your peace with this situation. If it is that way, I'm seeing angel number 2112. They're telling me that you're making progress. Even when you feel like you're not making progress, you may feel like you need to deal with an individual in order to make more progress, and you really don't. They're going to do something that's going to make you realize that you don't need anybody. You've got it on your own. I feel that everything's moving in the right direction when you see that number. That's usually a sign that everything is working out in your favor, and things are going to work out, and dreams will be coming true. Whoever this one is, I mean, it doesn't matter what the relationship is, but it's giving more of a someone that you would want to rub shoulders with. That it's like if you know them and you work with them, then everything's going to be okay. But they're such a jerk, a little bit. No offense to them. If this is a romantic interest, you may feel like you'll never get to the heart of who they really are. It's going to be somewhat of a turnoff. Like, why are you always on? You know what I mean? Like you're always ready to get on set. Like, what's wrong with this? What's up with you? Even intimately, this may be a person who's like counting the movements. You know what I mean? Like, okay, touch the hair, touch the arm, did that. Okay, so now we're supposed to be golden. Like, you know what I mean? They don't follow their intuition, and they really should. They act like they do though, but they don't let go. I hope this makes sense. This feels the readings today have felt oddly personal, like extra personal. It's like I'm looking into someone's life and watching it happen. It's not like normal, like general. Oh, well, generally this blanket statement. This is like personal. I don't know who this is for, but either way, year of the snake, right? That could be the year that you met this person. You are seeing things about them, or this could be a year that something significant happened that led to whatever their purpose is in your space, or it could be you were born or someone significant was born. And that would be this year, 2025. We're in year of the snake. 2013, 2001, 1989, 77, 65, 53, 41, and 29. You could be dealing with a Taurus, an Aries, a Libra, Sagittarius, Pisces. I'm also seeing Aquarius and Gemini. So you could be a Virgo, Libra cusp. You could be dealing with an Aries, Taurus cusp, or a Taurus, Gemini cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, but you really don't have to be, these signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.